Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next module of our program. So in today's module, we are going to go over a high-level overview of exactly how our marketing strategy works. So if you guys just randomly chimed in, you were just like, oh, I gotta look into the course, I gotta look into the ads and everything. Welcome. This is how we're going to understand the ads. First, we have to understand the foundations, the high-level overview of exactly what we're doing before we go into the nitty-gritty technical aspects of it by pushing some buttons. So I want to first start off by welcoming you all. Thank you all so much for your time and checking PeakFlow Academy out, and make sure if you're interested in me or Trevor or anybody from the team helping you set up your Google Ads account or your high-ticket e-commerce store, your Shopify store, any of that stuff, we will gladly help. Just apply and see if we're a good fit. And regardless now, let's get started. So I want to start off by just giving you guys an overview of the connections between the Merchant Center, your Shopify store, and your Google Ads. Make sure if you guys are just randomly coming in, you check out all of the previous modules where I did explain more about this in depth, but pretty much this is how the relationship goes. First, we have our Shopify store, and in order for us to connect it with our Google Ads, we need the Merchant Center. And so once we have our Google Ads set up, we are going into the funnel strategy. Quick just tip in my head, I forgot to explain actually, now I just remembered. You use the Google Shopping feed to connect your Shopify store with your Merchant Center. And then your Merchant Center is what connects your Shopify account with your Google Ads. So there's actually some Process Shopping feed app right in between here that connects them too. And now let's go into understanding the ads strategy. So for those that might have some experience with marketing or you don't, there's something known as a funnel in the world of marketing. A funnel is like a reverse pyramid. It's a pyramid upside down. And at the top of the funnel, which is known as tofu, we are used to be a awareness stage of the funnel. So what I basically mean by that is people at the top of the funnel, people at the top, very top, are in the awareness stage. They're just getting ready to know your brand. They just got to know you. They're just aware of you. That's why people at the top of the funnel are going to be more people versus people at the bottom funnel, which is less, because although there's less people, these are people that already have made a decision, that are interested in potentially buying from you. Like, this is as warm as it gets. If you don't know what the difference between a warm audience and a cold audience is, a warm audience is somebody that already has an interest in buying from you. A cold audience is someone that's completely cold, a complete stranger. Imagine I'm trying to sell you this pencil, right? And you don't want a pencil. You have no idea who this guy is trying to come up to you to sell a pencil to. That would be an example of a cold audience. Let's say you were shopping for school, you were interested in a green pencil already, and I come up to you, I'm like, hey, I will sell you this pencil for $50. And although it's a lot, you're a warm audience and you're looking to buy. So that is an example of a warm versus a cold audience. And so people at the bottom of the funnel are generally more warm than people at the top. People at the top of the funnel just kind of got to know you, know your brand, kind of just figure out, okay, like this is pretty cool. And as they go through the buying stages of their journey, they're gonna go into the middle of the funnel, which is the consideration stage. This is a stage where you really have to nurture them. You have to just see, if they're really about it and just get them to buy. Because people at the bottom of the funnel, they have the highest purchase intent. And so that's the core essence of what a funnel is. At the top of the funnel, you're generating leads, people that kind of just are getting to know you. At the middle of the funnel, you're generating prospects. People kind of know a little bit about you already, but they're not completely ready to buy, versus people at the bottom of the funnel where they are ready to buy. They know what you're about. They know what you stand for, and they're about to make that purchase. And then they become sold, which is all the way at the bottom, which is, as little as people possible versus the top. But if you do a good enough job, then the cycle repeats, and then they become word of mouth audiences, they become remarketing audiences, they become people that will buy from you time and time again. They will become a repeat customer if you do it right. And so if they were a repeat customer, by the way, just for fun fact, they would probably join back into the middle / bottom of the funnel already and just repeat that cycle. But I'm gonna give you guys real examples of this funnel strategy in action. So what do I mean when I say, all right, if people at the top of the funnel are more warm, they're more aware, what does that even mean? Like, how does that even translate to our Google Ads? So basically, if someone is searching for the keyword living room TV, this is a prime example of the top of the funnel, meaning this is a pocket of audience that they already know they want to buy a living room TV. They're very interested in buying a living room TV, but they don't know what brand they want. They don't know what sizing they want. They don't know what color they want. They just know that they might need a TV for their living room. Now, going back into what I just said between a warm audience and a cold audience, it's very important to differentiate. The reason why I use Google Ads is because Google Ads targets warm audience. Even though we're targeting people at the top of the funnel, this is still way more warmer than anybody that I'm trying to reach on Facebook or TikTok ads, because when you're using those ad creatives, when you're creating videos, when you're pumping out all of those videos, you're essentially just targeting people at the top of the funnel. You're getting people to be aware of you. And then from then on, your video has to be so good, and the product has to be so good, and the website has to be so good that you convert a cold stranger to buying from you at scale. And this is why most beginner dropshippers fail, because they don't understand marketing, they don't understand what a funnel is, and they definitely do not understand how to turn a stranger into a paying client. But a simple hack that we could use to negate that, even if you have no experience with advertisement, with Google or Shopify, is to use Google Ads, because essentially we're just targeting people that already are searching for a specific product they're looking for. Even someone that's searching for a living room TV, if you show up with a TV on the search result, that is insanely way warmer traffic. And plus, Google Ads does not charge you until you get a click. So you can just show up as much, but you only get charged when you do get a click. So that's also one of the power of Google Ads. But moving forward, living room TV is an example of a top of the funnel keyword. Now, an example of a middle of the funnel keyword, like I said, is going to be a brand name. So in this case, it would be Samsung TV. If someone's searching Samsung TV, they know a little bit that they might want to buy a Samsung TV, and they're just looking around to see this brand. So that's why in the middle of the funnel, the consideration stage is going to be the brand's name. Now, at the most bottom of the funnel lies our most purchase intent customers. Now, in order for us to target people that have the highest purchase intent, we need to understand the fundamentals of what this even looks like. So if someone is searching for living room TV already, and that's at the top of the funnel, and then someone's searching for Samsung TV at the middle of the funnel, what is a higher purchase intent than someone searching for the brand already? And I'll tell you, which is Samsung TV 36-inch, because it's a size or a color or a particular model. So that is how you differentiate between the warmest pockets of audience, between the brand, and then the top of the funnel general keyword term. So this is exactly how it works, guys. Samsung TV, whether it's a product type, whether it's a size, whether it's a color, that's so specific that if you're searching for a Samsung TV 36-inch, as long as you show up with a 36-inch TV, whether that's from Samsung, whether that's from LG, whether that's from wherever, you have a high likelihood of capturing that lead or sale to your e-commerce store, because that's just how it is. Someone's searching for a Samsung TV 36-inch. If you show up with a 36-inch TV by Samsung, you have the highest purchase intent. You're matching the problem and the solution between the customer and the supplier, like boom. So this is how it works, guys, like butter. And so to translate that into our Google Ads setup, you're gonna notice in the next module that as I'm setting up the campaigns, we're gonna name our campaigns based off of the high campaign, medium campaign, and the low campaign. So you don't have to know about the priority levels. These are what we set inside the campaigns, but this is just for your reference as you are setting it up. But basically your low campaign is a representation of your bottom BOFU funnel, and then your medium campaign is a representation of your middle MOFU funnel, and then your high campaign is a representation of your top of the funnel, which is your TOFU. So that's how the campaign structure is set up, targeting these specific pockets of audience based off of the funnel. And so now in order for us to translate that into high ticket dropshipping is going to be as follows. So imagine someone is searching for the keyword sauna. Sauna would be an example of a top of the funnel keyword, because somebody is interested. They're like looking for a sauna. So they're on Google and they're already searching for the word sauna. However, what's going to be warmer than sauna? It's going to be Sunray Sauna. Sunray Sauna is the brand name. So again, simple. It's just all correlating, right? It's the brand name, Sunray Sauna. And then at the warmest pocket of audience is going to be Sunray Sauna Tiburon, which is pretty much the model number. Whether that is the HL400SN, whether that is the 4-person Tiburon traditional sauna, whether that's the Sunray Sauna Tiburon. This is all specific model, size, color, whatever it might be, that is like so hyper targeted. And although there is going to be less people, because remember, at the bottom of the funnel, there's less people there. These are the clients that have the warmest purchase intent. This is where you get the leads. This is as warm as it goes. So what we like to do with the marketing strategy is we will target people at the bottom of the funnel and then work our way up to the top of the funnel. Because when you're first beginning off, when you have no experience with anything, you want to make sure that the ads you're spending money on have the most hyper targeted audience. And what is more hyper targeted than the exact model? Like, you literally don't even have to sell the customer. The customer knows they want Sunray Sauna, they want the 4-person Tiburon edition, they want this exact model. At this point, it's just about ranking for them, making sure everyone is abiding by map and just appearing for that search result, and then just making sure you appear time after time again, because you will capture that lead. You will get that sale if you do this to a T. But that is pretty much how it works, guys. And I'm just gonna go and explain to you how it works with high ticket dropshipping. What I showed you before, basically, remember I told you, top of the funnel, those are high campaigns. Middle of the funnel, those are medium campaigns. And then bottom of the funnel, those are your low campaigns. So this is what would appear inside your high campaigns, which is your tofu would be sauna, your middle, your mofu would be Sunray Sauna, just the brand's name. And then at the most bottom, your low campaigns should appear for Sunray Sauna Tiburon, which is the product model or size. And so to even go further down the example, I want to just make sure you guys nudge and understand the strategy completely. And by the way, guys, if you guys do find value into this, make sure you just share all of these videos and just help support the algorithm and my channels and Trevor's channels, and just help support as best as we can. Because from my experience, I didn't really know how to do this until like these past 1 to 2 years. And so I spent my time blindly just spending money on Google. And although I was getting sales, it wasn't as profitable as I wanted to. I didn't know how to target things because I was using automated bidding. I was using the AI. I wasn't having control. Now I'm showing you guys exactly how you get control. And the best part is, go back to the previous module. You'll know that Google Ads gives you $500 in ad credits on your initial beginning. So you could literally get started with Google giving you money and lending you money, and you're hyper targeting specific keywords, and you're working with suppliers that are legitimate, so they have good fulfillment and logistics. And now you're just literally putting it all together. And this is the power of high ticket e-commerce, guys. If you are up to this part, if you actually watch through all these modules, you are here, you are getting so damn close. I promise you guys, now that you understand this concept of the reverse funnel strategy, all you have to do is apply and put it into practice. And so the way we're gonna do that is by relating it back to the Gazebo Savvy store, just so you guys have a more clarity and more transparent understanding for how this strategy works. So remember, top of the funnel, again, that's where it's gonna be the most people, more generic, more general terms. And then at the middle of the funnel, you get into the brand of the keyword, which is, in my case, could be Cozyard Gazebo. And I'll show you guys in real time how this looks. So Cozyard Gazebo over here, you'll see this is the actual brand. And then you'll see Cozyard Gazebo Alexander, which is an example of a specific model. And then you'll see the specific model. This is exactly how it works in real time, guys. Just showing you guys this is how it looks like. And you'll see over here that I pulled up some images as well, that on the top of the funnel, you'll see that the word sauna has about 2 to 4 million monthly searches. The word sauna itself has about 250,000 monthly searches. So that's a lot of people, and that's normal because that's at the top of the funnel. However, what happens when we're at the middle of the funnel? At the middle of the funnel, you'll see that although it is a little bit very small to see, but I'm gonna open it, you'll see that Sunray Sauna has only 880 search terms. So we just went from 2 mil to this brand, which is 1,000 monthly searches, which is still really good because you have 1,000 people coming in, 1,000 warm leads looking to buy. You just have to know how to compete in your market space, but this is how you compete. It's for ranking for Sunray Sauna on your middle or your medium funnel keywords. And then if you want to go above and beyond, look at the search terms over here. Now, you might look at this and be like, wow, like 20, 30, 40, 90, like this is a joke, Marcus, compared to top of funnel. Like this is 250,000. This is only 90, like 10, like what is going on? But if you really think about it, right? This is the bottom of the funnel. This is the least amount of people. And this is just, by the way, for one supplier. There's millions of suppliers that you could work with. So this is just one supplier. But at the bottom of the funnel, although it might be for you little traffic, that's 70 people that could come onto your website that's interested in the Baldwin 2-person traditional sauna. Or there's about 40 people coming in monthly, 40 new leads interested in buying thousands of dollars from you. Let's say this is Sunray 2-person sauna, 30 people coming in interested in 2-person saunas from you. You just have to give them the 2-person sauna from Sunray that they're looking for. These are all warm leads. This is digital real estate of the century. This is how you kill in e-commerce. It's just knowing how to rank for these keywords. These are the most product specific. This is as specific purchase intent as you can get. And now, although it has low searches, guys, these are leads. This is as leads as it gets. You don't have to cold call anybody. You don't have to convince them to buy from you. You just have to apply to become a reseller for your brand and then know how to rank for these keywords. First, you rank for these keywords. Let's say you're so good and you take up all of these keywords. Then you'll work into the brand's keywords, which is the middle of the funnel. And even if you take over that, then you can actually target all of the other brands that you should have set up. And even if you do all of that, then you have the generic side. And that is how we grow and we scale a 9-figure high-ticket e-commerce store. This is the foundation, guys. This is how you guys have to understand how to set up your Google Ads campaigns. This is the funnel structure to a T on the reverse pyramid funnel strategy. It's targeting the bottom of the funnel, which are your low campaigns, and working your way up to the high campaigns, which is the top of the funnel keywords. So make sure if you guys find value in today's module, like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys are interested in actually setting up the Google Ads campaigns, we are about to do that in the next module. So go ahead, I'll see you guys all in the next video.